In this demo, I'm going to draw a computer mouse, and I'm going to construct it out of a box in two-point perspective. So first I'm going to draw the corner of the box with a line going off to the right vanishing point and a line going off to the left vanishing point. And then I'm going to finish constructing the basic box in two-point perspective. Next, I'm going to make a wedge so that the side of the box that's closest to us is a little taller. A computer mouse is usually sloped downward to fit better to your hand. Then I'm going to X the box to find the center and draw a line for my center line. I can draw the little wheel in. Next, I'm going to draw the bottom contour of the mouse. I'll draw the side contour of the mouse next. And then it's got a little recessed plane at the bottom that I'll draw in. I'll draw the contour of the back edge, and that pretty much finishes off the overall shape of the mouse. Next I'll get in and chop it up a little bit more and put a few more planes in there and add some other details. I'll draw some indications of where the buttons are, the left and right buttons. And I'll make it a little sloped so that it's recessed for your fingers. I'll put indications for some buttons on the side. And that pretty much completes the drawing. So next I'll add some shading. First I'll start with that bottom contour. Then I'll shade the side. And when I'm making my shading lines, I want them to follow the form of the mouse. So it'll be straight up and down in front, and then it will be sloped in the back, because the back of the mouse is sloped to fit your palm. And now add a little shading to the wheel. And put in a little tone on the side plane. Make the side a little darker, again following the contour of the form. So I'm changing directions as I'm shading. And I'm shading across the line so that I can use my eraser and make a clean edge coming back later. So now I'm going to clean up that edge. The eraser is a great tool, not only to use for erasing mistakes, but you can use a subtractive method of drawing that I'll show you, and you can use the eraser as a drawing tool. So I'm just going to put in a big tone over this whole thing, put in a little shadow tone that's a little deeper on the side. And then I'm going to use the eraser to pick out highlights. So instead of drawing from light to dark with the pencil, I'm going to put a lot of dark in, and then I'll bring it back to light with the eraser. So I'm going to make a nice clean edge up on top. And I'll erase down the sides to show where the shadow meets the ground. Then I'm going to start using the eraser to pick out where the light side is. And I can start erasing to show form and to clean up any edges. So I want a nice crisp edge on the top side. So you can see how I first constructed the box and then laid all the forms on top of the box, and once everything's placed, you can dress it up however you want and add as much detail and as much finish and polish as you want. I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you've learned a little better about how you can construct just about anything using basic forms. Using this method will free you from slavishly copying a reference, and it'll allow you to build things from your imagination. Thanks for watching.